let's talk about a skill that is super important for any team that wants to get things done, but honestly, it's something a lot of us overlook. We're gonna look at how to turn meeting documentation from a total chore into a really powerful tool that creates impact and makes everything crystal clear. Okay, let's dive right in. We're gonna start with a problem that I'm pretty sure is gonna hit close to home for anyone who's ever been in a meeting. Just think about it for a minute. Have you ever walked out of a meeting thinking, wait, what did we actually decide? Or maybe you've sat through one that just felt like it was going nowhere. If any of that rings a bell, trust me, you are so not alone. I mean, check this out. It turns out a whopping 63% of professionals feel like these kinds of unstructured meetings are actually holding them back from getting real work done. That's more than half of us. And believe it or not, the problem gets even worse. You know, the real trouble, it isn't always in the meeting itself. It's what happens or, what doesn't happen afterwards. The fact that there's no clear record of what was discussed is where things really start to fall apart. And when you don't have that record, there are real consequences. They're kind of hidden, but man, they add up. Let's take a look at what happens when all those important details just disappear. And just look at how big this problem is. It's kind of nuts. Research shows that almost half, we're talking 47% of all the action items that come out of a meeting, they just get lost or totally forgotten, all because nobody took good minutes. And you can totally see the domino effect, right? It starts with just one little missed action item. That leads to a forgotten decision. And before you know it, nobody's really accountable for anything, because nobody's sure who's supposed to do what. The result? Project delays and miscommunication all over the place. So, what if we could fix all this? I mean, what if there was a clear path out of all that confusion and back to actually getting things done? Well, that's exactly what we're going to talk about now. What we're talking about here is a total game changer. Imagine going from, frantically trying to scribble down every single word in a meeting, not even sure what's important, to being able to cut through the noise, grab only the essential stuff, and then turn it into a document that actually makes things happen. And listen, this is so much more than just being a fast typist. It's about building a real skill set, like learning how to spot what really matters in a conversation, how to write it down without any bias, and how to structure it all so that everyone on the team knows exactly what they're responsible for. Okay, so how do you actually learn this stuff so that it, sticks? Well, the how is just as important as the what, and it's all designed to work in the real world. I mean, let's be real. You can't learn a hands-on skill like this just by reading about it. That's like trying to learn how to swim from a book. At some point, you've got to jump in the water. True mastery comes from actually doing it. And that's where this idea of active learning comes in. It's a pretty simple concept, really. You're not just going to sit there and listen to someone talk at you. No, you're going to be actively doing the work, practicing with exercises and simulations until it becomes second nature. So what do great meeting minutes even look like? Let's break it down. It's basically a simple 4-part framework. First, you need a structured agenda. You gotta know your goals before you even start, right? Step 2, know who is there, attendance and roles. Step 3, and this is the core of it, is writing down crystal clear decisions. Not just rambling notes, but what was actually decided. And finally, the most important part, assigning action items. Who's doing what and by when. Without that last piece, nothing's gonna happen. And getting good at that 4-step process isn't about theory. It's all about practice. We're talking hands-on stuff, like jumping into a live meeting simulation to practice taking notes under pressure, or getting feedback from your peers. That's how you build the muscle memory to nail it every single time. So what does all this mean for you? Look, this is about way more than just taking better notes. This is about completely changing your role on the team. Yeah, this really sums it up perfectly. You go from being the person just writing things down to being a strategic partner, the person who actually drives the clarity and makes sure everyone is held accountable. And at the end of the day, this is what it's all about. Every meeting starts to feel like a good use of everyone's time. All that confusion? Gone. Because now there's one clear record of what happened. And the best part? Every single meeting actually pushes your projects forward. So I'll leave you with this to chew on. Just imagine, what could your team really get done if miscommunication, forgotten tasks, and a lack of accountability were just gone? If everyone had perfect clarity, what would be possible then?